we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love, love.
Hello and welcome to Love Talk. When love talks, the world listens. I'm your girl, also ravishing.
And I'm Boogie Time. Welcome back, y'all. So, we have another special guest. Her name
Yeah,
is
we
Jay,
do.
but you can call her Kiss or Kiss from Jay. And today's
Hmm.
conversation is going to be explosive. Me and sis have been very excited to have this conversation and fun
Yes.
as normal. So, without further delay, let's welcome Kiss from Jay. Y'all like that?
Yay! Hey, beautiful.
Hey, you guys. How you guys doing?
Good. How are
Wonderful.
you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Okay, Jake. Well, to start it off, we're going to start off with a game. It's a game that you're very familiar with. The name of the game is called Would You Rather?
I'm not
And you already
surprised.
know how it works. But how it works, me and Boogie, we're gonna ask you questions with two choices. You can only pick one, no in between, no it depends. When you pick one, you just give a short explanation on why you picked the one you picked.
Okay.
All right. All right.
All
And
right.
wait, before we get started, we want the chat to, play with it. So play on with the game. So you're gonna type either A or B, then depending on which one y'all agree with.
Yes. All right. Would you rather go on a perfect date or have the perfect partner?
I would rather have the perfect partner.
Okay.
I agree.
Now,
Yeah.
all right.
Would you rather fall in love fast or fall in love slow?
Mm.
Mm, I would rather, kind of both, but if I had to choose, I think I would rather, I don't know. I guess I would just probably go with I'd rather just fall in love fast. Let's get on with everything else
Yeah.
that has to
Okay.
offer with it.
You ain't nervous about
Mhm.
falling in love fast though?
It just really depends on the person.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
Okay. All right. Would you rather date someone rich with no time or broke with ambition?
If you're broke and you have ambition, eventually you're gonna make money.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And if you rich but you don't have no time, we ain't gonna be ever seeing each other. I'm more of a lover girl, so I want you to be around me and all of that. Like
Mhm.
it probably wouldn't work out if you like never had time for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Same here.
Would you rather be loved loudly or privately?
Loudly, most definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
need you to,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna need you to do all of that.
That's right.
Mhm.
All the energy. Would you rather laugh together or cry together?
Um, it depends on what we crying for because you can cry with someone and it could be not what you want it to be.
Mhm.
If I had to choose, I think I'd rather laugh with you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of a tricky question because you could be crying, but it could be happy tears.
Yeah, you
True.
can.
You know.
You most
Yes.
definitely can. That's
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Um. Yeah. Would you rather be chased or do the chasing?
Ooh.
Um, I don't want to do the chasing because I feel like if I had to chase you, you probably don't want me. You know what
Mm.
I'm
That's
saying? So
true.
I think I would
Mhm.
rather be chased if that was the case.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat with their answers.
Mhm.
Hey, y'all.
All right. So we have. Oh, I got the producer in the background saying, "Back up." Too close to the camera.
That is so funny.
Okay. Would you rather have chemistry with no commitment or commitment with no chemistry?
I would rather have. Wait, you said chemistry with no commitment?
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have commitment with no chemistry, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? Because at least you're gonna like commit to me, and there's something that we like, that we can build on. Probably maybe it's not what I would prefer, but it will make more sense.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
Commitment is
yeah.
very important.
At least you're on the same
Would you?
page. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. Would you rather fix a broken relationship or start fresh with someone new?
Um, I'm the type of girl that would prefer to like be in it for the long run. So I kind of feel like I would rather fix a broken relationship versus starting with someone else. Because who knows if that will turn out to be a broken relationship too. At
Right.
least I know who I'm dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Nice. That's a good answer. Ooh. Would you rather be with someone emotionally mature or physically attractive?
Emotionally mature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I will be able to find attraction in that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very true.
Would you rather forgive cheating once or end it immediately?
Would I rather like you saying get cheated
Mhm.
on?
Would you rather, yeah. So would you rather forgive someone for cheating
Oh,
on you
okay.
or in the relationship?
I'd rather forgive them because I feel like we can have a conversation and maybe it's something we didn't talk about, that can easily be fixed and who knows how that can like mend the relationship or whatnot.
So I have a part two to that. So that question is kind of tricky too because when we say cheating most of the time we're just talking about something intimate, and when it comes to guys, majority of guys can just sleep with someone and don't have no like emotional connection. So let's just say that it was an emotional connection. Would you still be wanna try to mend that relationship?
Not if it was emotional because that's kind of drawing the
Mhm.
line. Like you falling
Yeah.
in love and all of that. Like
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
clearly don't want to be here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. What both of you? Okay.
And would you rather be deeply understood or deeply desired?
Deeply understood.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. And my last one is, would you rather know your partner's past or let it stay in the future? I'm sorry, in the past.
Um, I mean, I feel like I would have questions, but everybody grows and changes, you know what I'm saying? So I think I would rather just let it stay in the past because we're building on our future and whatever it is that you're still doing or changing into, all of that will like come about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah. And everybody have a past. Okay.
Stash Cash in the chat saying facts. LOL.
Hey, what's up, Stash? Hey, everybody in the chat. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, shout out
Yes.
to the chat. And also to the people that are going to watch the replay. Thank y'all all for being
Mm-hmm.
here and giving us your time. So we're
Yes.
going to get into the questions
Hey,
or we got a couple more
Motion.
things.
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all. I see Velez
Yes.
in the building. Shout out to Velez, most definitely. I appreciate y'all.
How do I put the, let's see, can I,
Oh, there you go.
there we go. So y'all can get y'all screen time too, so we can see some of y'all comments
Mm-hmm.
on the stage. All right, so you ready for the questions?
Yeah.
All right, let's start off with can you just tell us about your channel? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Jay. My channel name is Kiss from Jay. I started my channel a year and 2 months and 2 weeks ago. Crazy 222. But
Mhm.
dang, my little light went off. Why it go off? Was it charging? Hold on real quick, y'all. Sorry. My
I know
bad.
that's
That's
My
okay.
bad. Hold on. I need to turn it on. Is it charging? I hope it's charged. My fault. Yeah, so my channel is kind of about like it started off like building a community, which I'm still definitely big on community, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. And I kind of feel, why does it keep going off? Oh, you know what? I forgot. My bad, y'all. I gotta switch the charger. Dang it.
right.
Hold on real quick. Let
Switch
me do
it.
this.
Switch it.
Yeah. Hello, phenomenal family. Ooh, wee questions.
Thank you, Anisha. Anisha LTV said great questions.
Hey, Anisha. We just getting started, y'all.
Hmm.
Nazoni. Hey.
Hey.
Stash cash with the ooh wee.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah, funny.
My bad,
You
my
good.
bad. But yeah, so my channel was kind of, I've been telling people since December that it's kind of under construction right now. So I never, when I started my channel, I never had a niche. And I feel like that allowed me to just kind of move freely and try to figure it out because I never done YouTube before. This is my first ever channel. You know what I'm saying? That I had on YouTube. So everything that you see from the very beginning video up until now is everything that, there was, unless I deleted something or enlisted something or something like that. But I started off just motivating people to be able to get on YouTube and kind of just like let them know what I'm doing and just like putting motivation out there. And then it turned into like how-to videos showing people how to be able to navigate the editing or learn different things about YouTube to help them get monetized and stuff like that. And it turned into like blogging. I kind of got into blogging. I got into like my editing bag and stuff like that. So I was vlogging for like a really, really good moment. And I started like 20 questions with Jay, which yesterday was like the anniversary. Yesterday was the 1 year anniversary. It was for 20 questions with Jay. So I was excited about that.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot that happened. Started season 2, did kinky infusions, you know what I'm saying? But my channel is really like I'm always going to want to always be like around my family. So eventually y'all will always like see that. But right now it's kind of, it took another turn. Like I feel like I have so many different eras of my channel. Right now what I'm kind of in is more so just kind of speaking on not only what's trending, but what kind of means something to me that I want to speak about. So that's kind of what's going on right now. But yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
I'm loving the direction of your channel where it's going to. But so would you say that even though like it's kind of under construction or rebranding sort of, if I don't know if you want to say that,
I
but
mean, I'm still, honestly, I'm really trying to figure it out. My whole YouTube journey was about just taking it a day at a time and seeing what happens. You know what I'm saying? Even this new direction that I just recently took was just trying it out and seeing what happened. And it wasn't even trying it out. It was me just kind of seeing a whole bunch of stuff going on. And I wanted to speak on it. And it just like, I entered a door that entered into all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, I feel like every time I take a turn, it's me entering into a door because I spoke on something and it led to other things. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like that's kind of how my entire YouTube journey has been going. So yeah. Oh,
love it.
and Under the Surface, that's another show too. So yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Right.
Okay. So for the people who may watch the show, who may not know who you are, how would you describe yourself beyond YouTube? Like you already told us about your YouTube channel. So now
Yeah.
tell us, who is Jay?
I'm very family oriented. I love being able to be around my family. I definitely am a desiring mother. Like I want to be a mom for sure. That's like one of my biggest things right now. Um, My favorite color is pink, honey. You know what I'm saying? Very girly. You feel me? So yeah.
I love it.
Um, yeah, I'm 32. I'm an Aquarius. For the ones that know about zodiac signs and all of that or care. Um, yeah, I mean, I like being able to try new things, but I feel like I'm really good at just like, I don't know, because sometimes when I try new things, I surprise myself all the time. So it's just more so of a we'll see what happens kind of thing, you know. Um, but yeah, I like to there's a lot that I feel like it's more so of a like get to talk to me and get to know me and you'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay.
To know you is to love you. That's what I call
Um, so you mentioned your show or the segment Under the Surface on your channel.
Hmm.
Is that so would you is that like segment permanently with your husband?
Yeah, it's really just something that me and him do so far. That's really how it's been going. It didn't start off to like be a show. It just kind of turned into that.
Yes, it's really good too, guys. Definitely
it.
check it out. So,
Thanks.
could you share how that came about?
Yeah, so it came about because my husband wanted to be able to kind of be able to like speak on like himself to be more open and stuff like that, and that had to do with more so of like the polygamy side and stuff like that. So that's why the first episode is polygamy, and then it just kind of we just kind of started speaking about like deeper things, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much how it started.
Okay, nice. All right.
What rules does communication play in maintaining balance within your relationship?
You said what role does it play?
What rules?
I
What
mean, I
rules
feel like
does communication play in maintaining balance in your relationship?
I would have to say like the number one rule, if anything, you know what I'm saying? Like if that's what you mean, because I'm not exactly sure how to really answer that, but I feel like is the biggest thing, is the thing that will make everything kind of make sense, you know.
Communication is key.
Yeah,
So,
you have
okay,
to have communication.
let's go back to because you mentioned the polygamy was and how you
Mm.
wanted to talk and express that and all that. So, your first episode was talking about polygamy on Under the Surface. How did what was it like for you coming out about that for those that might not have known about that in your marriage?
Extremely scary.
Yeah.
It was just like yeah, because not a lot of people like knew about that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like really kind of scary for me, you know. But yeah, like I want my husband to be able to be comfortable. So even though it was something that was scary, I'm so happy that it did happen because we're able to like do all these other things, you know, and just kind of just like speak and talk about certain stuff that I feel like if anything, it probably wouldn't have gone as just openly without that conversation kind of getting out the way and whatnot, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was definitely that was definitely scary. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have even known. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was scary. But yeah, I was happy that we was able to do that because Under the Surface is like a really good show.
Right. I'm happy that though that like for one being courageous and doing that too because yeah,
Mhm.
you know, people have all their different opinions and a lot of people aren't educated on different things and even if you don't agree with a lifestyle, you know, it's always good to I feel like listen and just, you know, not come in with all your preconceived notions or what have you. So I thought that
Yeah,
was dope that y'all, you know, shared it and what it meant to you guys. So
thank you.
you're welcome.
Before you got with your husband, have you ever thought about that before in a relationship? Like, have they ever crossed your mind? Like, I wouldn't mind being in that type of relationship, a polygamy
No,
relationship,
never.
instead of being never.
Yeah, no, never. No, I'm like a one man kind of girly, you know what I'm saying? But it just kind of like with him, it just kind of made sense because I just like everything about him, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I was like down to do it with him, but I wouldn't do that with like anyone else.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm never gonna really say never because I feel like before polygamy, I probably would have said I would never do polygamy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all, if the chat knows or if y'all know, but I had just watched where was he at? Oh, Neo on Sherry. Yeah, I think on Sherry Shepherd's show, and he was talking about what it meant for him and how like he knew all the women in his relation, you know, before they decided to all agree on that lifestyle. But he was very honest and upfront. And what I could respect about it was his honesty. Like he, you know, he just had to be honest with himself because he was married before and that didn't work. So he just decided this is what it is. If everybody's on board with it, this is what we're gonna do. You know, let's do it. And he's, you know, it's they reached an understanding. So, you know, but I was just watching that recently around the time I was on your channel. So
Okay.
yeah. All right. So what has marriage taught you?
Um, it's definitely taught me that it's not about me, that I'm actually in a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Um, it definitely taught me that I have to be more transparent. You know what I'm saying? And understand that we're supposed to be working towards similar goals, you know, like stuff like that. Um, I feel like it really kind of taught me a lot. It taught me that I need to be submissive, you know what I'm saying, in order for like things to actually like work, especially being a wife and whatnot. But yeah, like a whole lot. I feel like there's like a long list when it comes to like what marriage will teach you and like what it taught me and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. I have a follow up. For
Mhm.
so for the submissive portion, was that challenging? Because I know for myself, you know, being engaged, I'm preparing for marriage and what that will look like, and being a super independent person and kind of like doing things kind of my way, my time. I'm learning to respect my fiance's world and what he thinks, and kind of let him lead the way in certain ways. So what is that? What is it like for you? You know, adjusting or learning about being submissive. How what's
Mm,
that been like?
it's been real challenging because my husband like literally thinks I'm completely stubborn and all of that. So I feel like if anything, it's just something that's still gonna just like take time, even though like I think that everything that my husband says is for the like benefit and betterment of me. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of feel like I just need to be able to understand and know like what everything looks like at the end of it, to know the path that I'm walking down and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And just like a lot of different challenges that I'm still trying to just like get over when it comes to like my past life and stuff like that, as far as more so like when I say my past life, more so like my eating habits and stuff like that, because my husband is vegan. You know what I'm saying? So we're both trying to be on the same like timing when it comes to like eating and stuff like that. And you know, like yeah, things like that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you learned about love that you didn't know before you got?
Um that I would have to say that I would have to say that there's a lot like that love is patient, understanding, and kind. Like, even though like you can hear people say that, but actually like going through it, especially with a whole bunch of mistakes and stuff like that, it really like means that much more, and you really understand like the definition of like patience and stuff like that, you know. So yeah.
Okay. Chat, I see some interesting comments there. Definitely will circle back before the end of the show to acknowledge them. But just wanted to put that out there. Jay, what is your love language?
Um, I would have to say, I would say touch because I'm really like, I love just being like held and stuff like that. But also, I would have to say, like compassion and like just like being completely like open, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that would be like my love language to make it easy to understand, you know.
Okay. So like communication and openness.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Y'all comment y'all love languages in the chat
Mhm.
as well. I want to see.
What advice would you give women considering an alternative relationship, not like the relationship that the society think you should have?
Mhm.
What advice would you give women thinking about having a relationship like you have?
I would say like what is the reason that you want to get into that relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like what is it that you want out of it? Like I would have to ask those questions first because that's like those questions mean the most when it comes to it because it's kind of understanding like where you are and what you want. I kind of feel like when I just think about it, it's more so because some people probably just want to be able to like have protection, regardless if it's financial or if it's just someone to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, I don't know. I kind of think like if it was something where someone was just saying that, I would think that. For me, it was completely different because like I got into a relationship to actually get into the relationship, not to do anything like outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more so because yeah, I kind of like fell in love really fast with my husband, you know? So yeah, and I'm just like a lover type of person. So, child, yeah.
Mhm.
I would have to say it's just know what you're trying to do it for. Like if you're wanting to be with someone and you like fell in love with them or you feel like you're falling in love with them and then you realize that's what's going on or like y'all in the mix of talking and you already have feelings for this person then you find out all of that or whatever versus you finding out that this person is like polygamous and then you want to go and like talk to them mainly because of that, you know, because some people are like that. You know, I didn't even know that they actually had like websites and stuff for like polygamy relationships. You know, I didn't even know any of that. They have websites where like females or guys, but mainly females, would like get on to the website to find a husband that's already in a polygamous relationship. And I feel like that's probably more so um, I don't know, probably just to because they know how it is and they just I'm honestly I'm really not even sure like what the reasoning would really be. You
Mhm.
know, other than the fact of just wanting someone to be there for them and not really caring about like anything else and understanding and all of that. And some people that's really like their like passed down through their family or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are like that too. So yeah.
Okay.
They have websites for everything now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
No, they do.
for real. Um, what advice would you give an upcoming content creator? I know you mentioned in your earlier videos, you are your own billboard. What advice would
Hmm.
you give them now that you've been on the journey for a little over a year?
For like their beginning of their journey, or
Yes.
just like any advice period for their beginning.
Yeah. Yep. They want to start.
I would
Mhm.
have to say, um, I would have to say it kind of depends on how you're starting. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know that you want to do YouTube and you just know exactly what it is that you want to do, that is not a bad thing. I used to kind of think that it really doesn't matter to have a niche, but being on YouTube for so long, I kind of realized that that's the best way to be able to grow faster, depending on the audience that you want to have. If you want to have a concrete audience that really just likes your content, which everyone kind of would want, you know what I'm saying? I think that is actually best to have a niche. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a lot of videos where I kind of spoke on, you don't have to have a niche. I don't really care to have a niche because that was the beginning of my journey and I didn't have a niche. But that was the only reason why was because I didn't have like a direct, my channel didn't have a direction. It was just like flowing in the wind. You know what I'm saying? But even though it's flowing in the wind, it still had like potential because I was still like moving forward. Even though I'm flowing, I'm still moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I would kind of say understand why you want to be a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Probably that would be the best thing to kind of figure out, like what it is that you plan on wanting to do. It doesn't have to be the end goal, but if it's like, I just want to document my life or I just want to kind of tell my story, I just kind of want to speak on certain things, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't have anyone to talk to and I just feel like I just want to get on here and I just want to speak because honestly, I think that might mess around and be like the best niche when you don't have no one to talk to and you just want to put up videos and not even do lives and just kind of like get into a deep conversation about whatever it is that you feel and put it up there. Those be the videos that really go viral.
Yeah, they
You
do.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like just like it just sounds like a phone conversation, like unfiltered. You know what I'm saying? Those be the best videos that go viral.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I would say just get on and post what you want to post. I would tell anyone to, if they don't know what they're doing on YouTube, to the first video should be like an introduction video of yourself and what it is you probably want to achieve. Allow people to know that you want to build your community and, you know, come along with me on this journey. That's pretty much what I said in my first video. I wasn't even gonna like, that wasn't even like meant to be my first video. I just knew that I wanted to be able to post my first video, and I finally had got my iPhone 16, so I was so happy for that. And I was driving over to my auntie house one day, and I was like, you know what? I'm so tired. Like I was supposed to make this video yesterday and post this video. I'm just so ready to get this like channel started. So I just whipped out my phone while I was driving with my bonnet on and everything. I was just so ready to do it. I didn't even care if I had my bonnet on. And I was just like, hey, this my first video. Like I was so into just making the video that I forgot to even tell the people my name. Like I said my name at the ending of the video. I was like, oh, by the way, my name is Jay. You know, like yeah. So yeah. Cause I was like, oh snap, I forgot. Y'all don't really know me. Let me tell y'all my name. Yeah. So yeah, I just literally whipped it on and just got to talking. And yeah, and then the thing about it was that I just wanted to, well, yeah, that's pretty much like what I would tell someone to do is figure out what it is that you actually want to do. And if you don't have a direction, but you just know that you want to do YouTube, the first thing that you should do is just make your introduction video because that will help you to have people kind of get to know you. And I think the introduction video is like the best video you can ever have. You know what I'm saying? Because going back and looking at it, like even me looking at my video now, it's so crazy how like I'm able to see my editing has like increased tremendously. You know what I'm saying? That video was a one take video and I just kind of took out like my ums and my like dead moments looking around like what am I supposed to say next? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's pretty much how that was. So when I look back at it, it's like just like a memory of how far I came. It's almost like that's the start line and I get to like always turn back and just like look at how far I came, you know. So yeah.
I like that you did it with a bonnet too, because I like wearing my bonnet too.
I
We the
wear my
bonnet
bonnet.
crew. Yeah. And I feel like people connect
Mhm.
with you because it's been some people I've literally basically grew up with that I watch on YouTube. Even if I don't watch them every day, I watched like one channel since she was probably through college to now married with her son. So like
Mm,
I've kind of grown with her, but like you've seen her channel grow, and I feel like it's
yeah.
kind of cool to not really like overthink it. So I think it's good that you had it with the bonnet on at first, and
Mhm.
then we got to see the editing improve and all that stuff because that's gonna
Right.
happen naturally. And like
Hmm.
with the niche part, I go back and forth with this. Me and Sis even talked about this before too, like with the niche or not to have it. I feel like personally too, like just getting started, even if it's in your bonnet, is the best thing because it's gonna be a journey regardless. And even your
Right.
niche now might not be a niche 2 years from now because
Yeah.
we're living, we're growing. So I'm about to be a
Hmm.
mother, so my channel is gonna naturally go in a different
Right.
direction than it was last year. So yeah, just
Definitely.
enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
You said you're about to be a mother?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Oh,
did he
are you
know?
expecting?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
girl, I didn't even know that. Oh my
yes.
gosh,
I gotta update some
congratulations.
things. So we have the Phenomenal Family channel, but I need to update some stuff on Boogie Time channel to update everybody. But
Oh my
I am
gosh,
6
that is
months.
so dope.
Yes, yep. Thank you so
Wow,
much.
child.
Yep.
Mhm. Oh. Jay, as a content creator that interviews people, how does it feel when you're on the other side of the mic being interviewed?
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I absolutely love being interviewed. I just kind of feel like people just don't be wanting to interview me. And I think the reason why is because I'm usually the one interviewing. So I guess people think that it's supposed to
Mm.
stay that way. And I'll be like, dang, I'll be wanting to jump on people interview. Like what? Like I remember when Tina started interviewing people, I was like, girl, interview me, interview me. I was so excited. Like when Kendi K interviewed me, oh my God, like that blew me away because she has been with me since the beginning of my journey. So she really brought back all these like different things. Like she brought back like everything, child. Like the Liberia series, like so many people don't even really know about that because a lot of like the newer people that's in the community are like getting to know me from like the beginning of January 2025, not even 2026. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had a whole lot, I feel like I had a lot of stuff happen in 2024 that people don't know about if they don't actually go back to those videos, you know? So yeah, it's just like, yeah. So I'm waiting for Goga to reach out to me so I can be interviewed on his channel. I love being interviewed. Like if anybody wants to interview me, reach out to me. I love being interviewed. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard it. It was cool too because Jay had I think on the email or Instagram, she said she didn't want to know the questions beforehand because usually
Yeah, I
because her
don't. I want you
yeah,
to just like do your
surprise.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them type of guests that don't want
Yes.
to vet the questions.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly what she said too. So um is it my turn?
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, I'm moving along. So kiss from Jay. If you had to, how would I word this? If you had to give someone one last kiss of wisdom, life wisdom, what would you tell them?
Mm.
Life wisdom.
Yes.
Um, I would tell them to do what it is that you want to do, regardless of anyone else, because we all have our own life.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have to probably say that. You know what I'm saying? Because anything outside of that would kind of be anything that people would tell you anyways. Um, so yeah, I mean, everyone has their own life. You know what I'm saying? So do what you want to do because you don't know when your end date is going to be for that life that you have, that one life that you have, you know? So, yeah.
Absolutely.
What is one truth about yourself that you took the longest to accept?
Um, I would have to say that I'm selfish. My husband told me that one time, and I was like, no, I'm not. But just like after like rethinking a whole bunch of stuff, I was like, dang, there's a lot of stuff I need to like change and correct and whatnot. So, yeah.
Okay.
And them husbands always try to burn it out. Oh, you bossy.
So you mentioned on you guys mentioned on under the surface about different beliefs. I can't remember what your husband's belief was, but to my you still attend church, right?
Mhm.
Jay, I don't know if you would call that interfaith relationship. I believe so. I could be wrong. So what is it like having different worldviews?
Um, It's really not any different than any other relationship, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of different things that he thinks and I thinks and whatnot, but it's really like the love that kind of just brings us together. And just like him being able to kind of back up what it is that he's saying to make me like just understand why it is that he thinks that, you know what I'm saying? Because we both kind of can do that to understand like why each other thinks the way that we think or whatever. But yeah, I just kind of feel like I feel like a lot of people have reasons why they do certain things or reason why they choose to do whatever it is that they're doing. And I can still be in love with you even if you feel like if I say something is pink and you say it's blue, that's not gonna make me hate you or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how you are and how you feel. But yeah, I feel like the love is just stronger than it all. And that's kind of why I had said that when I said that in the Under the Surface
Mhm.
episode.
Okay. Yeah, that takes a lot of I feel like it says a lot about a person too to allow other people to believe what they believe. Because I mean, I personally would ideally want to be have the same worldview, but I guess at the same time I could appreciate if people don't see everything the same way or God, higher power, or whatever, because your belief is your belief and it shouldn't be forced on you or someone else. And even things like with my faith are not going to be completely identical to someone else because I feel like
Mhm.
it's our own path and for us to figure out and
Yeah.
navigate and you know have the tough conversations. It's there's no blanket, in my opinion, blanket way of looking at things. So I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
This has always been like a thing that's been interesting to me, like people having different religions or perspectives on stuff because I don't hear people talk about it enough. But when you had shared that on your show, I was like, that's interesting because it's more common than people think. A lot of people don't even
Yeah.
just mention what their beliefs are, but they have different beliefs, or they might have a general idea of something, but there's certain things that they differ on, but they
Hmm.
still make it work. So,
Yeah, that's
So,
definitely true.
so when it comes to the time, when you and your husband start having children, would y'all teach them both religions and then let the children decide what path they will want to take?
I mean, I would definitely believe so for sure. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of have it be an open book completely for them
Yeah.
to have a full understanding of everything, and then they will kind of understand, and it will be easier to understand like why this is going the way it's going. They would like fully get that, and because of that, I feel like they would be able to like move forward with more confidence, versus having to move forward because I said so. You know
because
what I'm saying? So yeah.
we as humans are hard headed. So if you push, I'm just saying the Quran on us, no, I want to read the Bible. Like it's gonna be like you're gonna want to like naturally learn. You're gonna want to think for yourself. That should be something that they, figure out and navigate on their own.
Hmm.
So I think I would do the same.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, me too.
what's the perfect date night?
Mm.
The perfect date night. I really don't have like a perfect date night to be honest. Like it just kind of depends on what it is. But honestly, I want my perfect date night to be me and my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like alone. I would love it to be like on the beach under the stars or something like that. I love stargazing. Like that's like a big thing to me. Um, Even if it wasn't the beach, like it can just be like somewhere that's like outside of the city or something. Or honestly, like even like a perfect date night, to be honest, can even be like just at home, like watching TV or a good movie and just like completely like cuddled up. Like that's even a good date night to me. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as like the love is like there and I just feel secure and everything, like that's definitely like perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? But if it was like with a stranger, like a date night, like with a stranger, is that what you meant?
No, no,
What?
No, I'm really.
Because usually when people say date night, they're talking about someone that they like ain't never met before and stuff like that. So I just thought about that. I was like, oh,
Mm-mm.
hold on, wait.
No, we mean
Yeah.
with hubby now.
With the hubby.
Okay. I was about to say, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you answered it
Yeah.
right.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, hold on, child, hold on, wait. Because I know some people they will be like, they perfect date night will be like probably getting picked up, going like out to eat at a really nice place or, something like that. Honestly, I don't really care too much for all of that because I just kind of feel like I'm not gonna say that I don't care for it, but not for it to be like the perfect date night. That wouldn't make it the perfect date night. That would just be a great outing. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't
Mhm.
make it perfect to me. I'm really more so of like a really heavy lovey-dovey. So it would have to be something that like strikes like an emotional side of me and something where we're just laying in bed, like cuddled up, watching movies, even just like sitting there and just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like can be a great date night. You
Yeah,
know?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just about to say that the older I get, the more I want date night to be at my own home.
Yeah.
Whether we hire somebody to come cook for us, or we order in, or we just cook by ourselves and just chill at home, watch a movie, or snuggle up, like
Mm-hmm.
you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those really like be the best for real.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
It
not
really
even
does.
to have to do with like the pricing or anything. It really just has to do
Mm-hmm.
with like the intimacy, you know?
Mhm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So I know, Jay, you do nails.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about? You starting to do nails, and I want it's a two-part question. How did it come about, and what advice would you give someone who's thinking about learning to start doing nails?
Well, it came about because my husband had sent me to school to do nails. Like, he had paid for
Oh,
my school and all of that. So yeah, I went to school and I graduated in 2023 and December of 2023. And yeah, that's pretty much how it started. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been able to draw since I was a kid, but I've never tried like doing nails. I didn't even think I was gonna like succeed at doing nails, like being good or anything like that. And yeah, I tried it out and I kind of mixed in me being able to draw with learning what I learned about nails, and it just ended up like really working out when I was doing it. So yeah, and as far as like advice that I would give to somebody, I would say go to a school that's actually going to teach you how to pass the test, child, because the school that I went to, they didn't really teach me anything. It was almost as if he was supposed to be there just to babysit. I literally self-taught myself. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even teach me anything about the test. The first time I actually went to go and take the state board test for nails to be a nail technician, I failed it because every single question on there was something I didn't know anything about or never heard in my life. Like I was like, what the hell? Like these are all everything to do with the textbook. And he barely ever opened that textbook. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even teach me how to do acrylic. I had to learn that on my own.
Oh
You know what
no.
I'm saying? Like he didn't even teach me about like any design, nothing. Like every time he was in, like he would like be teaching something, it would be like him talking about like his past experiences and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really didn't learn anything. And then when I started really getting good, it almost became like it was a like he was competing with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like do one of my like hand drawings or whatever, then he would do a hand drawing and be like, no, you're supposed to do it like this and do it like that. I'm like, what? You ain't even show me how to do this. So why are you over here trying to tell me how to make it better when you ain't even show me how to do it in the first place? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like, I don't know, child. It was just like mad annoying.
So make sure y'all get a teacher that's not a hater.
mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna teach you, prepare you for the exam.
Yeah, like just I would say really like review the school that you're going to. Like
Yeah.
really go and take like a real tour. Like really when you take your tour, talk to the other students that are there and get their opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? It really kind of just depends on how much it is that you're trying to spend. Because most of the schools, when we was looking at the schools to see which one it was I was gonna go to, most of the schools you had to do like the nail technician, but you also have to take other courses as well. And the school that I ended up going with was just a nail technician by itself. So I also kind of feel like that's probably also the reason why it ended up kind of being like that, child. But I don't know.
Mhm.
So, do you, in order to take the test, do you have to go to school, or can you just pay to go take the state board test?
Mhm.
I believe that you have to go to school because you have to
Okay.
learn how to be able to do all the safety procedures and stuff like that. Like if your patient was to ever get cut, like what exactly it is that you have to do because you have to, your school is going to be able to send them over. You have to be able to, you have to have a certain amount of credits and all of that. So your school
Oh,
is going to send over like your credits of completion to the place where you go and you take your test, and that's how you'll be able to like sign up and pay for it and yeah, take it and whatnot.
okay.
Oh,
I'm only
yeah.
asking because I'm not state certified. I taught myself how to do nails, and the only reason why I taught myself is because going to the nail shop was starting to get too expensive. And I was looking, I was like, I can do this. So I just bought everything and taught myself. But you never know. Maybe I need to go to
Mhm.
school.
Right. Ravishing
Yeah,
nails. There you go.
that would be cute.
See, look, come on now.
Or how about oh so nice? That
Yo,
would be
yeah,
cute
exactly.
too.
Right,
Oh
right.
so nice. Yeah.
Yep, that's cute too. Yep. These
Hmm.
also.
It is. You never know. Okay.
Let's take a second to acknowledge this chat. We got some comments in there, and before we
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
so we got Chip Low up in
Hey
the house with the
Chip.
salute.
Sure.
Mhm.
Anisha LTV, the hello,
Anisha,
and
beautiful.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
the phenomenal family. Hey, hey, hey.
Let's see if we have any questions.
Yes, we have. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Dializa Velez. She said, "Hi, kiss from
Yes,
Jay."
Velez, she's so
Yes,
sweet.
the
She follows
last.
me everywhere
Oh.
I go.
I love it. That's true
Yeah,
support.
Oh.
she's so sweet.
Mama Bowman living, aka my mama. She said, "Hey y'all."
Mama.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
DJ Motion 04 up in the house.
period motion. Yeah,
And we got Stash. We have Stash Cash up in
that's
here.
fresh. Mhm.
And let's
Mm.
see. Since I know you looking too.
I was looking for questions.
Nazoni. Questions. Okay. All right. Nazoni, Bear Creek Youngblood. Thank you for
Yes,
supporting and
thank all
coming
of you
through.
guys for coming.
Kinley. Thank you, Kinley Luda. I always just say Kinley, but thank you for coming through. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm scrolling. Gen X effects with the hootie hoo. Hey. Somebody had said something too. I know.
I know. That's what I'm
I'm looking
looking
for it. Like,
for.
yeah. Oh, I see one. You want to see here? We could probably show it on the screen
Yes.
if you want to read it, sis. From Kinley.
I believe a woman should be strong to be strong, honestly. I don't know if a woman should be fully submissive.
Hmm. I mean, just because you're a woman and you want to be able to be strong, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean that you can't be submissive. Being submissive has to do with like your I feel like your husband, your partner, if you're a woman and you're talking about like a man, like your partner should be able, you should trust your partner enough to know that they're leading you to the right direction, and you should choose the partner that you feel like is going to lead you to success and to greatness and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're not able to submit to your partner, then you're pretty much saying that, like, your union is pretty much like like existent in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like being a boyfriend and girlfriend kind of thing. You know, it's really not
think
gonna go anywhere necessarily.
Mhm.
I agree. I think a woman can be strong and also be submissive.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
definitely think so
Mhm.
because I'm very strong. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like that can be intimidating to men and women. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because of how I am, and that's why I definitely do like, love my husband because whenever he comes on, they know how like strong-headed I am, then they see like who I'm with. Like he's extremely smart and he's strong on his own and it just seems right, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah.
And that key word that you said, trust enough. Like trust is a big thing. Like you want to be able to trust that partner
Mhm.
that you will allow
Mhm.
to like, take charge a bit, especially when you're so used to being, strong in that sense. Like it's
Mhm.
good to actually be able to trust somebody else's guidance, so to speak. And
Yeah.
like you said, sis, you could still be strong and submissive at the same time. One could say that
Mhm.
it takes a certain amount of strength to decide to be submissive in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, though. I see that topic a lot with people with different opinions on it. So thank
Yeah.
you for your comment. DJ Motion 04 said, I may not be in a relationship, but I'll go with openness, compassion, and touch over his love
Hmm.
Mhm.
languages. Mhm.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hey, raw footage. She said, "Hey, y'all, beautiful people." Thank you.
Hey.
And okay, oh, here we have another one. She says, "I've heard marrying your best friend is the best way to go." Oh, and these are emojis. I'm like, what is this?
I know, right? Yeah.
I
I
want to
mean, I
know.
remember when I
Like,
seen that for the first
I
time, I
know.
was like, I can't believe they typed that out. What is that? You know
right.
what I'm saying? I was like, child, please, you better get up out of here with that thing. I don't know what that is. It was so funny when I first seen that. I was like,
Me
are you
too.
on crack? What's going on here?
right.
Like, how did you type that up? Like, what?
Right. I
Yeah,
agree
I
though.
believe that. I believe that my husband is my best friend, but we started out as friends. I made sure when I got with my husband before I wanted the relationship to start off as friends first and then
Mhm.
turn into a relationship.
Yeah,
So yeah, I can agree with that.
absolutely. I think that was
I think
some
that was
greetings and stuff.
it with yeah.
Oh, hold on
I'm
now.
just gonna make sure.
That's on my
You
screen.
have one?
No, sorry, I had something weird popped up on my screen, but it's gone. Okay. Um, like any more questions?
I don't think so. I think
Oh,
that's it.
oh, okay. Yeah, no idea. Yeah. Oh, Andrew Serrano. I don't know if we shouted you out. Thank you for being here too.
Yes,
All right,
Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah. And yeah, I think I got everybody. Josie Brown, thank you. She also just had a baby. Congratulations.
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
congratulations.
Andrew
Oh,
Garcia.
hey, Andrew.
All right. Did you have any more questions for Jay, sis?
I'm going through.
Kinley said, I'm just a real forward man. I know that's
Mhm.
right.
No, no, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So at the end of the show, so always asks.
Yes. Okay. So, do you have anything upcoming that we should be on the lookout for? And just
Mm.
let us know your channel info so everybody can stay in touch that's new to the chat.
Mhm.
all the good things.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So my channel name again for anyone here that's listening that is new and just seeing my face for the first time. My channel name is Kiss from Jay. The next thing I'm gonna be posting videos, honey, because honey, for the ones that are just now in touch with me, if you go over to my channel right now, you're gonna see a whole bunch of like I show speed because I've been heavy on that.
Yeah.
It just it kind of started off with me having to correct some people. I was like, oh hell no, you know what I'm saying, in my very first video.
Yeah.
And it just kind of took off from there. A lot of people had a lot of things to say. So my very next video after the first video was just like saying what I wanted to say, was responding to comments in the video. Like I was like, oh, this is what this person said, and was just talking about it. And then the very next video turned into more comments because it turned into more. And then I kind of just was me and my husband just started to just kind of talk about like the different episodes, you know what I'm saying? Because it really meant a lot to me because he's traveling all around Africa and I'm Liberian, you know what I'm saying? So being able to like just kind of experience that with the world and seeing them being able to see Africa in this different light that a lot of people never really seen before, like really touched me and really meant a lot to me because me growing up, a lot of people kind of just despise of Africa and the whole. You know what I'm saying? Because they've always seen it as being something where they feel like people like just live in huts and people ain't got cars and they like do stuff different and just all type of stuff. So being able to have them see what Africa looks like really amazed them to the point that it made African people pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Like they was, I can't believe y'all still have this mindset and it's 2026. Like what's wrong with y'all? Y'all so ignorant. It turned into a whole thing like that, child. So it was really a whole bunch of back and forth with everybody. And I just kind of like got in the middle of it, you know, and just started talking about it. And yeah, it pulled in a whole bunch of people. I posted my first video about I Shall Speak like 8 days ago. And I already gained over like 1,800 subscribers just off of videos. Like my
Wow.
highest
That's
video,
Really
which was
good.
8 days ago, got 22,000 views, and they're all just like climbing. Another one of my videos got like 18,000 views, and that was just like 3 days ago, I think. Like it's just like engagement is just like flying because you know I'm speaking on it and my husband is speaking on it and we're just kind of giving our opinion on it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, just kind of going with the wind with it, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of people like that type of YouTube content. And
Mhm.
then also about Africa, I'm glad that y'all are showing other parts of Africa on your channel because society doesn't show that. They only show the
Exactly.
poor parts. They don't
Mhm.
show that they have a lot of rich parts in Africa. You would
Mhm.
not see that on TV.
Right.
So I'm glad that you are showing different parts of Africa on your channel.
Mhm.
Thank
Thank
you for that.
you.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So,
All right, y'all.
Jay, we want to thank you for coming on here of Love Talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were such a delight.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. And I would
Always.
love to have the both of y'all on 20 Questions with Jay. I already told you
Yes.
one, so but
Absolutely.
definitely you too, Boogie. For
Yep.
sure. Because
Yes.
yes, honey.
Let's
I'm
do it.
definitely coming.
Yeah.
Set it up, and
Mhm.
I'll be there.
Absolutely. Me too.
Yes, definitely.
All right, into the heartbeat. We'll see y'all later.
Love
Bye.
y'all.
Bye.
Love talk, it's love talk. We also know it gets deep, but we still love and laugh.